And he said it. It's become sometimes the subject of jest, but he said it very clearly that we want it to. This pre-election agreement that you mentioned, speculation, again, is part of politics, whichever way we choose to look at it, that the optics play a big role here. And it's been said there's something that Gladys Wanga may have been promised. There's an idea that she may be courting, that she could be a major power player in the next process. Does that affect anything? And we can call it deputy president. We can call it a powerful position in the next administration, if that were the case. Do those things cross your mind? Do you flirt with that idea at all?
I think, let me say that as we go into pre-election coalition discussions, and this is not the first time ODM is getting into coalition politics. In 2013, we went with CORD. In 2017, we went with NASA. In 2022, we went with Azimio. And even now, we are preparing ourselves for the next coalition. We are not looking for anybody's seat. We are just coming to the table and saying, ODM is the largest party south of Sahara and north of the Limpopo. Okay. We have membership from Vanga in Kwale to Todonyang in Turukana, from here Tana River to Nyatike Wetorumundu. So we are coming to the table as a strong party. And when we come to the table, we will place our issues on the table, and we will say, this is what we are pushing for. We are pushing for issues. There are issues ODM has believed in. We are pushing for devolution. We are pushing for economic justice. We are pushing for human rights. These are things that must be foundation of a government that ODM is part of. Then we are pushing for power, because no political party is formed to sing in a church choir. Every political party is formed to capture power. In that case, we are not looking for anybody's position. When we come to 2027, all positions are vacant, including mine as governor. We all go to seek re-election. So there'll be nobody's position that we're seeking. We will just be looking for what would be our fair share as an equal partner with UDA on the table.
Will ODM field a presidential candidate in the 2027 election?
This is part of the discussions that we will have. We have three ways here, Ndu. We are looking at this pre-election coalition agreement. If we have an agreement, fine. If we don't have an agreement there, we're looking at discussions with, because what our resolution is we will negotiate with like-minded parties, starting with UDA. Then we will, if there's no agreement, we hope there can be, we will go to other parties. If we don't agree with anybody, we will go our own route to the next election. So these three options are available to us. Is all this premised on interests of an individual or certain individuals? I must come very clear on that. I'm governor of Homa Bay, and I'm seeking re-election as governor of Homa Bay because I've just done my first term. God willing, I should be re-elected in the next term. But when we go to negotiate on the table for a movement of nearly 8 million people, we must negotiate fair. So that if we say the presidency is here and the deputy presidency is here for ODM, it will be for ODM, and ODM has processes for identifying who becomes that person, including an NDC. That NDC for the next election, which we have said is before the end of the year, is the NDC that nominates the presidential candidate of the party. And if you are in a coalition agreement, the person nominated can now become the running mate. So is this about Gladys Wanga? No. I have a position. I am seeking, I'm working very hard. By the end, done huge transformation in Homa Bay. I think they will re-elect me by a very big percentage on that table. This is not about individuals. This is about a movement that has been built on blood, sweat over the years, that when we go onto any negotiating table, we must have what is a fair share for the movement, for the people. Their issues must be on that table.
All right, let us talk about the SDC that is coming up tomorrow. Much anticipated, has been called for months and months. They wanted that particular